Well, so I have logged in the application where few roles are already assigned to the user. Hence, I can able to see the application like this. Just understand how what is appearing here and all. Okay. What I am going to do is will create one user. Okay. See here, security console. Come here, security console. So here I'm creating a user. See here, roles, analytics, something, some analytics information. Of course, it's not required as a consultant. So here roles, of course, we are going to talk about that in case any certification, single sign and all. So basically, this is something, useful, but it's not required to know consultant. But here, see roles, how analytics, like, what different tools which you have and all. Okay. What are the duty roles and all you can able to see here. Okay. Let's just navigate to your users. Under which user, in case the user is already created, we can just search with that. We are doing a fresh activity, right? So how to create a user? This is your add user account. Remember, we are creating the users from security console. There are multiple ways to create the user. What are different ways? One is from security console. Another is from HCM page. Of course, HCM page can be used by the human capital management team. Another one is like a manage users tab. Okay, time being. Okay, anyway, this is not applicable now. We cannot able to see because HCM team can able to do that. But manage users will see that. Time being, just wait for couple of days. Okay, till that particular activity is reached. Understand the security console. If I create the user from security console, how it's gonna behave. If I create a user from manage users, how it's gonna create. Why these two different options which we have and all, we are gonna discuss that. Okay. So let's understand first security console.
We don't have a FBDR or anything for creating users.
FBDI, no, see, there are providing the data access set and all we have, but user creation, yes, you can able to, but HCM page we have that. Okay. In case if you wanted to create anything, yes, HCM page we have, but when it coming to here security console, you need to create a manually only. And remember, whatever the users which we are trying to create from security console, those users are gonna be implementation consultants only. If I wanted to create as an employee user, you cannot able to create here. For that reason, just I'm saying wait for few days till this particular topic is reached. Understand the concept called security console time being. Okay. Let's just create AUG. Okay. Just AUG or else AUGN. Okay. Just one. This is my username which I'm trying to create. And you can give a email ID, whatever the email ID which you wanted to give. Yes, I'm given that. Password, you can update any password. I'm giving 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let me make a note on this. Guys, in case if you have any questions, please stop and raise your query, or else make a note. End of the session, we'll discuss that. Okay. So this is my user ID password which I am creating. Okay. Well, just what I'm doing, I'm not assigning any roles, guys. Remember that. Okay. How to add the roles you can add here, but I wanted to show you the difference. Just I created the user with A is nothing but my, naming convention. UJ is nothing but, jigs, and just I'm giving a number as one. Okay. Just say save and close. User creation is done. Okay. Well, just say save and close it. You need to just understand and observe keenly what are options which are available here when we log in with this user and when we log in with the other user which you created, just you need to understand thoroughly. Okay, just say home. Okay, here this is how your application looking like. Here you can see this setup and maintenance is coming, other things are coming. Okay, just understand. And same way come here, ignore about all this. Okay, just main focus on tools now at this moment. Okay, and also you can see cash management, budgetary control, intercompany, general accounting, supply chain, and all other you can see. Okay, so let's see here, security console is coming. Okay, so the moment once I log out with this user, just consider that this user is provided by the Oracle. Okay, so this is a user which you created, correct? Just log in that. Just say. Now, the moment once I sign in, you need to say, any one of you, what different things you can able to notice here, compare with other user, please.
Nothing is showing on the home page.
Correct. This is one thing. Yes, everyone try to speak up, please. Okay, whatever, right or wrong does not matter. Just, it will be, easy for me to understand what, in which stage you guys are in. Okay, so on the process wise. Okay, well, this is nothing here, nothing is showing because of we cannot see anything because of we have not assigned
We have
any
not
roles.
assigned roles, that's why we are not able to see anything.
Correct. And when it coming to here, see here, any other things are coming, how it was showing earlier, how it is showing, these are all the some seeded ones. This will be available here. Okay, if you see here, nothing is showing. Under tools, security console is not showing, schedule process is not showing. Under others also you can see some things which are showing. These are some defaults. Once a user is created, that will be defaulted, hence we can able to see these default features like notifications and all you can able to see. And if you come here, you cannot able to see any setup and maintenance and all. Correct? Yes.
Yes.
So what could be the reason why you could not able to see all this?
Because we have not assigned roles, sir. That's the reasons, we could not able to see anything.
Correct. Here, when it coming to cloud, everything can be managed by the roles. In the EBS world, there is no concept called role. There is a concept called a responsibility. We need to create a responsibility. We need to assign to the user so that you can able to perform any activity. But when it coming to cloud, no, not at all responsibility concept. Everything can be managed by the roles. This is one of the fundamental important comparison between EBS R12 to cloud. Okay. Okay.
Sir, this concept was taken from the PeopleSoft actually.
Yes, correct. The security console is taken from the PeopleSoft. Yes, correct.
Yeah, because in EBS roles and responsibility were there, when PeopleSoft from right from the beginning, roles and security console was there.
Exactly. PeopleSoft, they have acquired, they have taken that feature from the PeopleSoft.
Correct, correct. Because they have some of the concept acquired from the HCM, and this basically roles and responsibilities more towards the HCM side, maybe because of that reason.
Exactly. You are correct. Yes. So here you can able to see that, right? Where now what we can do, if I wanted to assign any roles, what I need to have access, I need to have access for security console. Until unless if I don't have a security console, I cannot able to search the user. I cannot able to add any roles. Correct? Where what I need to do again, I need to sign it out. Correct. So after assigning the role, again, we are going to see that. Okay. So what is our initial user? Let's come here.
It was screen implementation, something like that.
Exactly. Exactly. We'll discuss that. Yeah. Just hold for some time. Okay. So now let's, okay, anyway, it's already there. Let's copy the password. rather coming every time here, we can close this, okay, and just sign it that, okay. Now pin underscore I am here, anyway the password is copied, just say oh, here. Okay, now again I logged in back to the FinIMPL user, rather logging to our user, because just we have verified without assigning the role how it looks like. If you see here, I can see different activities which are available here because of roles are assigned to the respective user level. If you wanted to see that, let's come here. Let's search with the user called as FinIMPL. Okay, so that you guys can understand the roles, different roles which are assigned. Okay, let's come to users. Guys, once you started doing a practice, you guys will get habituated. Don't confuse on the navigation and all. The recording session is available. So once the session is completed, spend some time and go through and follow that. Once you started doing a practice, obviously it will be easy for you to navigate, okay? Because I am aware all the functionalities and the process wise. For that reason, I can able to go directly, okay? If you are new to the system, definitely it's going to take some time to understand the navigation process. Knowing the navigation process as a consultant, I can say 30% of the process which you know. If you know the navigation, I can say 30% of the process, on the configuration area. That much of importance we are having with navigation. Okay, see here, we can see those many different, under activities, right? Because of, see here, these many roles which are assigned: accounts payable, receivables, collection agent, employee, audit manager. These are general accountant, intercompany accountant. All these are which are available here. Okay, so this is how we need to assign the roles. Just I have queried the existing one. Let's query our user A G U. Just search with that. So just search with that.
Hi, this is Sonu Thakur. Sonu Kumar Thakur.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Sonu Kumar Thakur. What is your name?
I'm Nivas.
Nivas. Hi, Nivas.
Yeah, hi.
So today, what topic you have covered so far? Just get the name of the topic.
Today, just we are talking about all this information, like, just let me show you here how the training approach would be, how would be the job opportunities, like, what kind of support which we are going to provide, what is difference between offerings and options, how to enable the offerings, and roles and responsibility comparison, application, how the application look and feel, okay? And now we are creating a user creation, okay? So
Okay.
these are some fundamentals which we are. Tomorrow onwards, we'll start with
Mhm.
the actual configuration, okay? As you guys are aware, first 2 sessions are going to be allowed, okay, even without enrollment. In case if you guys are comfortable with the training, the approach and the process, if you are in a situation to attend, okay, if you guys have confidence, okay, these guys are in a situation to deliver, so that you guys can go ahead and talk with Prasad and nominate yourself and enroll yourself, so that they are going to share the password, so that only the who are going to be like enrolled, those people can be allowed for the training from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so please be in touch with Prasad. In case any queries related to training, please come to me, or we can discuss in an open forum, or else you can directly talk with Prasad on the enrollment area. Okay, this is just I wanted to highlight. Yeah.
Okay, Nivas. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Okay, well, so here you can see the user which you have created. Now let's go ahead and add the users. In case if you wanted to reset any password, yes, you can come here and you can update your password. Okay, anyway, I'm not doing that. In case if you wanted to log the user, after clicking on edit, then only you can able to see all this. Okay, just you can say log that. If you save and close, when you try to log in this user, you can alt able to log in that. Okay, and if you wanted to update any name, just you can change the name, and also, okay, in case you wanted to update any use email ID, and also you can able to do that. Now, we are gonna add the roles. When it coming to roles, every module is required some specific roles. For example, these two now not part, okay? Chief Financial, they have now removed since 23 version, okay? If I wanted to do the configuration for general ledger, these three roles I need to map. I need to assign so that I can able to do all the configuration as well as the transaction process. When it coming to accounts payable, we need to assign the roles like accounts payable manager, supervisor, specialist, these three roles, okay? Specialist, okay? These three roles are going to be assigned. Same way for us account receivable, these three roles. Same way for fixed assets, FA accountant. Same way for cash management, cash manager. These are all the some seeded roles which we need to assign with respective module level. Okay, to start doing the configuration. Well, apart from this regular modules, respective users, respective roles to the users, there are some mandatory roles which you need to assign it. What are those? Those are like a application implementation consultant, IT security manager, employee. These three are mandatory roles to do any configuration. Without these three, you cannot able to do anything. Of course, if I wanted to provide privileges to the user about three roles, yes, employee is gonna be mandate role. We need to assign that to get some defaults. Okay, to get some defaults to the user. Okay. When it coming to application implementation consultant, the moment once I assign this role to the user, setup and maintenance, this task is going to be added to the user. Okay. So for example, in our case, what is our user? Let's take this user. If I assign this particular activity to the user, this user can able to perform all the configurations related without having this, without assigning these roles. You cannot move forward. If you wanted to do any other configuration, you cannot able to do that because all the configuration should happen or should commence from this setup and maintenance. Okay, let's go and see that. Okay, this is our user, right? Let's duplicate the window. If you wanted to open multiple windows, yes, we can able to do that. Okay, sometimes this way will be shown. What you need to do, just remove this, just open with .com. Okay, okay, so that it will be open as a new page. Come here. This is our user, correct? Just click on this. See here, this setup and maintenance, which is available because of we have assigned the role called application implementation consultant to this user. We have seen that, right? From security console, we have seen that. From where you can see the roles assigned and all, query the user and you can see the roles which are assigned. When it coming to the realistic in the real world, when you work as a consultant, sometimes you may receive a kind of request that, okay, I cannot able to create invoices or I cannot able to perform any activity related to general ledger or accounts payable or receivables, you can come here and you can query that user and you can see the respective roles are assigned or not. Role is going to be key area to provide access or privileges the user to perform any activity. Okay, well, now what we are going to do, this is appearing this user because of it is already mapped. So now let's go ahead and assign that application. The moment once I assign this, I can able to see the role is going to be mapped here. Application implementation. See, application implementation consultant, I can see like this one. Okay, always remember this, all the seeded roles are going to start with ORA. It's Oracle. Okay, just go ahead and select that. Yeah, copy and all, we are going to talk about that, how to copy and all, but understand the seeded functionality now, seeded roles now. Okay, just say okay. Next. Okay, just timing, just understand the application implementation concept which we have assigned. Okay, now let's move on to the other role. IT security manager, anyway, which is already here. Okay, let's copy paste it here. Okay, fine. IT security manager. In case if I wanted to assign the IT security manager role to this user will get a access to security console. When it coming to this user, if you see why we are able to see the security console to this user, because of we have already mapped the role called IT security manager. Hence, we can able to see that. Same way, we can go ahead and assign the IT security. IT security manager. Don't look about all this. Just look for your ORA and manager job, IT security manager. Okay. Just say add to program. The moment once you added it here, you can able to see those are added. So as part of our training, on need basis, respective module wise configuration will come here and we are gonna directly assign the roles here. Okay, well, I'm good. 2 roles assigned. As I mentioned, employee, the role which will help to get some defaults to the respective user, to which user you are assigning. For example, in our case, we are mapping to this user. This user will get some defaults once you assign your employee. Okay, just map it. Just complete your assignment. Let's save and close it. These 3 roles are mandatory. It's very clear which role is going to provide access to what. If I provide the access to this respective role, if I get access to this, what you need to perform and all we have discussed. In case still have any questions, so that you can discuss, or else let's move on. Okay, so just say save and close. Save and close. Well, these are all some generic roles. Once you provide to the user, no need to perform any other activity. Okay, you can directly go ahead and log out and log in, and you can see the reflected changes. But what Oracle recommends is, Oracle is going to be recommends to run the LDAP jobs, that is lightweight directory access protocol. What it's going to do, what this job is going to do, once the roles are assigned to this user, the synchronization can be happen. Means whatever the privileges supposed to get once I assign this to the respective user, for the synchronization purpose, we need to run this. Prior, like till 13 version in 21, okay, 21D, exactly, I'm not sure with the number, 21D and all. Earlier, it's a mandatory to run the program once you complete your role assignment. Now they have made it optional. Even though we are performing in test instance, just ensure that perform that activity. Okay, from where you are going to run that. So view request, it's equivalent to EBS. Okay, come to tools, schedule processes, you can perform that. how to run the job and all, we'll see. Whatever the program which you wanted to submit, you can submit from here. Even period close, or else if you wanted to perform the respective task level, you can perform, or else this would be your generic area to submit all the programs. Let's search with your LDAP. Okay. LDAP is nothing but lightweight directory access protocol. The moment once you search it, retrieve latest LDAP. So here see, you can see the description. What it's gonna do, whenever you submit any program, you can see the description, the purpose of synchronization users roles and roles grants with the definition. Means whatever which are available under that particular role, all will be synchronized with the users once you complete your assignment. Okay, just say okay, just say submit it. The moment once you submit it, you can able to see the, like, this is a request ID. Okay, just say okay, just copy this, just say okay, just refresh it. The moment once you refresh it, it will be refreshed. And if you wanted to search only particular ID, you can just copy that ID and come here and just say search, just say search it. You can able to see here. Or else if you want to search with the particular user, you can go ahead and search with that. Or else if you wanted to search with the particular, name, program name, you can search with that. Or else in case if you wanted to search with the status call, like, only particularly blacked and cancelled, you have a different options which you have to search it. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh it. Okay, it's gonna take some time. Okay, anyway, as I said, it's not at all gonna be mandatory. Okay, what we can do, safe side, you can run it and you can just sign out from this user, sign in with our user where the roles are assigned. And now you can see the changes, how it is looks like, the application looks like. Okay, so just say sign out. Hoping that everyone is following, right? Or any questions or any doubts?